You guys get to see me in my wizard robe. Welcome. There's already some intricate layers to this reading, so I'm gonna ask for your patience for this reading. And if you don't have any patience, you can scroll away. Cool. Now that they are gone, welcome. My name's Izzy. I go by 8th House Mercury here and Astremia on my other account where I do evolutionary astrology. The best way you guys can support me is by subscribing to my newsletter. It's called Letters from the 8th House. It's where I channel the upcoming transits straight to your inbox every Monday to guide you through the week ahead. I'm going to preface this. I'm sick. I've been in and out of a fever. The last 3 days, and I feel like some of you could be feeling that too. And I just saw like a comet in my mind's eye, like burning up. Like that's literally, I am on fire. And for anybody who knows, fever dreams are the most fun dreams to have. They are very there's so much literature that talks about having a fever dream, right? It's like this crazy intense, and it's like any moment I close my eyes, so much is coming through. But last night, the song Cosmic Love by Florence and the Machine kept, anytime it was like in the background of and my right ear is ringing. This seems, I've got to stop the egoic doubting that comes in with my readings, because the right side is the masculine, and it's like this masculine entity wants you to hear this message, something that has to do with union. And I swear, I don't do a lot of union readings, but I am being pleasantly humbled by spirit with these readings. So I'm not here to feed your delusions. For anybody who's been around on my account, you guys know that I'm not here to blow smoke up your ass. That is not what I'm here to do. I'm just here to connect to source and deliver messages. So the song Cosmic Love, the line that was, okay, bear with me. I try to pull it up on Spotify, and it's the only song that keeps saying, couldn't load the lyrics for this song, try again later. When earlier today I was listening to the songs and the lyrics were right there. I was like, oh, there's a message in here. And I was dabbling, and I was like, I'll deliver it when the time comes. And so I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh, the message is coming through, and then the lyrics aren't loading. And there were multi-layered aspects to that, because what's coming through with this, now that we're 3 minutes in and everybody who doesn't need this message has scrolled away, is that there is divine timing at play here. There is divine timing as far as understanding the current of this message. And a lot of this has to do with resting and receiving. The lyric that kept coming through while I was dreaming was, no dawn, no day. I'm always in this twilight. I'm always in this twilight. That's what I kept hearing. And like this weird liminal space, right? When we think of twilight, it's a very sacred time of day. It's a moment, right? And I feel like that is where you have been, I heard, ensconced. And when you actually listen to the song Cosmic Love by Florence and the Machine, at the end, it's like I took the stars from my eyes and I made a map, and I knew somehow I could find my way back. And then I heard your heart beating, and you were in the darkness too. So I stayed in the darkness with you. And it's sort of, the thing is, like, and I feel called to pick up my, like, this is my raw rose quartz. The thing is about your desire for union and love, and this pull towards this person is, it's like, I heard, no matter what, you will find each other. And it's not about the search or the chase or the getting closer or trying harder. It's about just surrendering right now. And I know that's probably the last thing that you want to hear regarding this. I'm gonna get my archetypes cards here to start digging. And, you know, I had to put in some extra work to pull up the lyrics. And there's something about, like, there's still a little bit more to do on your end, on their end, right? They are on their way to you. Tell me more about this, Spirit. What's going on? We have the flame and the mystic, and I just heard a moth to a flame, and that's been coming up in the collective a lot. A couple of my sweet humans in my Discord have been talking about it. So feel free to come join my Discord community. We've got a lot of fun events going on, and if you're curious about like what we're doing, my pinned photos at the top of my TikTok, and if you're watching this on YouTube, you can go over to my TikTok. It's the same account. It's attached there. What I'm hearing is like, again, I feel like I'm repeating myself, but maybe this is finding a different collective, is you are the beacon. You connecting to you right now. You settling into this power, this potency that is you, is what is drawing this person in. Tell me about this person. These two archetypes keep coming out. There's the hunter and then there's the warrior. And I don't think it's a coincidence that last week I saw two male eagles fighting for a female eagle. Like, I feel like you are going to have more suitors than you actually think. It's giving Bridgerton. It's giving debutante. It is like, and like, again, the freaking... There's nothing that is coincidence in this world. Like the fact that the Shondaland released Bridgerton at this time and all this stuff is coming up and this sort of courting that's coming through makes sense. So the hunter was, I feel like there is somebody who's going to catch you by surprise, aka the hunter, and then the warrior is the one whose energy that you probably are most familiar with because it reflects your masculine energy, and your masculine energy is more of that of the warrior. We have the warrior, the creator, the fault line, and the desert. I heard that like they've just crossed over a threshold. They've made it through. I made it through the wilderness. I made it through. Didn't know how lost I was until I found you. Yeah. This is somebody, they might actually be an artist, or like a creative, or they do something with their hands. The kiss is at the bottom. I love romance. My Venus is in Pisces, guys. Speaking of Venus and Pisces, Venus is going to be moving into Pisces next week. Venus moves into, Mercury moves into Pisces tomorrow. I wrote about it on my astrology page and on my newsletter. You guys come sign up. It's fun. Tell me, what else does the person watching this need to know about this connection? I heard patience. Again, the idea of twilight, like, they are already a part of you. They are already enmeshed in your energy. We have the mirror, the box, and the gem. They are, man, I heard they're willing to step outside of their comfort zone to unearth their own energy, their own potency, but also they're going to mirror these qualities. Again, you have come to inner union, and you are like, I'm not going to settle for anybody. Spirit is leading this at the end of the day. And so there's a deeper level of trust. I'm hearing February 25th. I think that's when Mercury goes retrograde. Judgment Day. And the Mother. Interesting. Anything else? The Sword. Yeah. Oh, the Sword. I just saw the Sword. I think that's mid-eclipse season. It's almost like having to make a choice on who you want to pursue. I'm going to leave this here. If you want to dive deeper into this energy, my readings are open. I would love the honor to read for you. And additionally, if you've not had your natal chart read, it's time.